much. People claim that I have encouraged others, but let me tell you, you encouraged me, and I appreciate it very much.
We hope we keep doing it too.
I do want to bring some greetings from my wife. She's doing well, and she's missing this event, but she's at home now and doing quite well. Thank you. A lot of people here that I should personally introduce, which I'm not going to, but I will. I will introduce one person because I served in the Congress with him. And he also has a name that you might recognize, and that's Barry Goldwater. Well, there's not much to listen to because it's going to be short. I'm trying to save my voice and all my energy for tomorrow and the next day. But I think it's rather interesting. I heard that the major speeches were canceled last night, and all the members of the RNC, all the delegates, not just the Ron Paul delegates, are invited to our rally. Is the event we have tomorrow night. That was sort of when they talked me into having this rally on Tuesday. Then all of a sudden it was 2 days, and then 3 days, and then adding on. The event tomorrow night, it's just a small stadium, and it only holds 6,000 or 7,000 people. And we think that there's going to be a lot of people who show up tomorrow night, and that's just the preliminary for Tuesday. My delight in the campaign was the discovery of so many of you out there that have been listening and paying attention or responding, and it has been so exciting. But you're the group that actually followed through and figured. Some of you knew a little bit about politics, some of you knew a little bit about freedom, and some of you just put it all together and said, we're going to go as far as we can go, and you did it. Though this is the beginning. We can't take over the entire government with 300 delegates, but believe me, these numbers are going to grow, and this is a we had a session today for those individuals that have been involved in a campaign just to learn more about campaigning and precinct work and operation. And we thought we could handle 500. I think they told me when I stopped over there earlier, there were 600 individuals that came and sat there all day and paid their way, and just because they're interested, not only in talking, but action. And that is what you represent. You did. You followed through and became delegates and alternates. And this means you're the hardcore. You're the group that will and can perpetuate this. So it's really what we do from now on. So there's every reason in the world for us to be so encouraged by what's happening. And we better be, because the more I think about the economy and the more I think about world affairs and the potentiality of war going on right now, there is some urgency here. I mean, we can't just lie back. I first got interested in politics probably in the 60s, studying economics. In the 50s, I was in college and I had essentially no interest. I think conditions are a lot different today. I think the end of the monetary system is coming. The end of the American empire is coming. It can't be an all bad thing there. I mean, when we go bankrupt, so things are changing. And if we sit back and we don't fill the void, who knows what we're going to get? We can get chaos or more tyranny. But we have the answers, we have the philosophy, it's an American philosophy, it's limited government, personal liberty, our Constitution, and giving people a chance. But not because government takes care of us, but because government stays out of our way. Purpose of our system and of our government and our Constitution was always to restrain the government. For somehow or another, we've ended up with a government that's all it does is on a day-to-day basis looks for excuses to restrain us and regulate the economy and police the world. That has to come to an end, and I think this is what we're seeing here today. It's the beginning of the end of the system that we have. We have